Hi, I'm Sweet Tea. Welcome back to my home. I'm going to introduce to you a new product by Kraft called Philadelphia Cooking Crumbs. And they come in 4 delicious flavors that are silky, creamy, delicious, mouthfuls of joy that once you start cooking with them, you're not going to be able to stop. And the last couple of weeks, we've explored Italian cheese and herb and savory garlic. This week's featured flavor is the original blend. And this original blend is going to allow the inner chef inside of you to come out and be creative. And it's going to be the white canvas that you can paint a masterpiece of culinary delights, just like I did with my Verry nachos. I can't wait to show them to you. The ingredients for my Verry nachos are pita bread, pecans, blueberries, strawberries, cinnamon, granulated sugar, heavy whipping cream, powdered sugar, raspberry jam, and the star of the show, Philadelphia Cooking Cream Original Blend. I like parties. I like to go to parties. I like to throw parties. I like to talk and laugh and eat at parties. I like nachos. I like to eat nachos at parties. Who doesn't? So today I came up with a very sweet nacho. And the first thing I want to do is prepare my strawberries. And I need to get these macerating. That means I need to put some sugar in it to get the juices out. The first thing I want to do is get a small paring knife, and I want to hole out this green spot. And I take the knife and choke up on it like that and move it around like this. This is not a project if you have kids that you let them do. And you just put it in and twist it around. Get that green spot out. And then what I want to do is cut up my strawberries. Rough chop is fine. And you can use all kinds of flavors with these nachos. I chose the berry flavor because I love strawberries and I love blueberries. And I don't know who does it, but like I said, this is a culinary masterpiece. You can make it whatever color you want to. I imagine that mango and pineapple would be delicious, or coconut on pineapple, or apples and cinnamon. Just delicious. I'm just going to finish cutting up these strawberries. I have a 1/4 cup of sugar. And I'm going to take 1 tablespoon out and sprinkle it on my strawberries. And believe it or not, that pulls the juices out. It's going to make the juices nice and sweet. And I need to get this going because it takes a few minutes, at least 10 minutes, for the juices to break down. And the next thing I want to do is get my pita chips going. And you want to take your pita bread. I'm going to try to do 3 at a time and cut them into wedges down halfway. And what I do to make them even is lay them on top of each other, then I cut them down again, and then cut another triangle so that you have nice triangles. Just like a taco chip. The next thing I want to do, look at this, they come open. So what I want to do is just cut them at the seam, like you're sewing. Place them on your cookie sheet. Okay, now that I have all the pita chips cut and lined on the baking sheet, I want to take some ham cooking spray and spray the tops. This is going to make the pita bread crisp up into chips. And then I want to take 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon and add it to my granulated sugar and stir. This is going to make it very sweet and cinnamony. And then, liberally, I want to sprinkle it on my pita chips. Alright, now that I have all the pita chips covered, make sure that guy doesn't look like it has enough. Okay, now that they're all covered, I'm going to put these 2 baking sheets in a 325-degree oven for about 8 to 9 minutes. But you need to watch it very carefully because they could burn on you very fast. After 5 minutes of cooking, I'm going to take them out, turn them all over, and then put them back in the oven for the last 4 minutes. I have the pita chips in the oven baking, and while that's baking, I'm going to make the cheese for our nachos. And I'm going to take the Philadelphia cooking cream original blend, and it's going to be the base of our cheese. Oh wow, look at that. See how creamy that is? I think I could just squeeze it out. And I wouldn't even have, oh look, it's squeezing. I don't even have to use a spoon. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, look how creamy. Creamy and delicious. This filling is going to come together so fast. I'm going to take 1/3 of a cup of raspberry jelly. And you could use whatever kind you want. Like I said, be creative. If you were making apple topping, you could have apple jelly. You could have apple butter on it. Oh, that would be good. And then I want to take, for a little bit of extra sweetness, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. And then I'm just going to stir that all up. That looks very creamy and delicious. Stir it fast. You know what? The cooking cream is not what's not dissolving fast. It's the jam. We'll get it. And just that fast, our cheese has come together. Now we still have to wait on the pita chips. Pita chips out of the oven and they're nice and crisp, so I want to assemble my Verry nachos. I want to take a big handful of nachos, put them on my plate. Then I want to take the star of our show, the Philadelphia cooking cream berry mixture. So the cheese for our nachos. I want to add some strawberries. Just stir it up just a little bit. Sprinkle those around. Add some fresh blueberries. I have some whipping cream that I whipped with another tablespoon of powdered sugar. Get me a big dollop right on top. Then I have some toasted pecans. I toasted these in a dry skillet. You could also toast them in the oven, but I tend to burn them when I toast them in the oven. So a dry skillet is best for me, and watch them very carefully because they burn very fast. Sprinkle some of those on there. Maybe a touch more cinnamon sugar. There we have it. Verry nachos. Mmm. Those are really good. Those are really, really good. So, no matter what kind of party you want to throw, let your creative juices flow using Philadelphia cooking cream original blend.